Hey, what's up?
Those things are in the way. We need to scoot.
Scooch them over a little.
Welcome to our Thursday night live stream.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are
Two Crazy Ketos. And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos and we do product reviews. We talk about various keto topics, and then every Monday we sit down on the couch for Keto on the Couch. We just kind of talk about what's going on in our lives for the week.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Why are they in here?
Because it's their debut. It's their first live stream, and wow, can you believe this time last week we were in Utah and Chris and Miriam and all the kids were with us for a live stream. So we've got three new chicks.
We're gonna
for
adjust the color a little bit.
So yeah, they all came to see everybody. You know, they're only this little for a minute.
Ooh, my eyes are blue. Look at my eyes.
Mine are like a dark gray tonight.
Oh, we're gonna go up
I
with
have
contrast.
mood eyeballs, which Joe can now, and the children can all read. When I get certain color eyes, they know they're in trouble, right?
Okay, so let's say hello to everybody. Hopefully everybody can hear us. It looks like everything is going good.
Awesome.
Stream seems to be healthy.
Thank you, Lord.
Chat is up there. So Right Family said first. Heath said second. Diane said third.
I love it.
Karen said, I love the photo of Joe and Rachel. They look so classy. Once a year.
Did you use our fancy clothes?
I did. I used our picture from the Coasties. Once a year, we get dressed up for the Coasties.
We force our children to take pictures with us, too.
Yeah, Anthony showed up with Sarah, and they're like, there's a line. I'm like,
Too bad.
Once a year, we get a picture with you guys. So, and we didn't even get a picture of everybody together, which kind of really upset me. I didn't realize until afterwards.
We got one child and
we
then
missed
the other
last
child.
year.
I
we
know.
didn't get one last year. So
we're out of
yes.
practice.
So Debbie's here, Randy is here,
Hi, guys.
Becky is here.
Hello.
Becky's telling hello to everybody. Thank you so much, Becky. You're an awesome moderator.
Thank you.
Greg is here. Okay, I can't ever figure these things out.
I create my life.
Wow, that is awesome. You and Chris,
I love it.
You guys are awesome. Michelle is here, Sharon is here. Shanta is here.
Hey, Shanta.
Sharon is here. Jerry is here.
Hey, Jerry.
Jerry. Oh, that's right. We actually have 3 birthdays. We're gonna get back to that in a second. Michelle is here.
We've got.
It's a great picture.
I think we've got Patty. We've got Tara.
And it's also Goody Beats. Logan. It's today. Everybody's birthday today.
Everybody's
So we're going to
birthday
sing
today.
happy birthday in a minute. Chris is here. Said I'll have to skip out in a bit. Miriam is being awesome and using the Blackstone to cook meat for dinner.
Nice.
Well, that's a good thing.
Woohoo.
I need you to cook me some meat for dinner.
I'm sorry. I can order something for you if you'd like.
Jerry said I'm having a chocolate peanut butter keto chow for dinner. Yum.
Yum.
And Becky said that they went to Bonefish Max tonight.
That's a cool restaurant with like really good fish.
I don't think I've ever been there. You know why?
Why?
I don't like fish.
I know why I've been there.
The warden is here.
Hey.
And then Denise is there. Samples of Bolero. I got that meat. Do you know anything about them? Oh, that's a Utah thing.
Oh, Bolero.
Marianne said, good evening. I'm hoping the storm we're having doesn't kick me off of the internet.
I hope so too.
Okay, so first things first, since I did see Shanta here. So if you caught our live stream the other day, we screwed up. We were trying to do the giveaway.
We're awesome at that.
Somebody, we didn't hear from the winner of the Keto Chow Club box this month, and we did a thing, and it did come to our attention that the reason Shanta's kept coming up is because I didn't hit fetch when we put everything into the pick a winner.
Spoiler alert.
So we're going to take care of Shanta, so when anybody think anything about that, we love Shanta. We love all of you guys, but Shanta's name got drawn. But I also want to be fair to the people who actually entered into the Chow Club box. So we're going to take care of Shanta. And also, somebody did message, why are you guys doing this live? Why do you guys do the pick on a video? Why not just secretly do it? And it's because we want to be upfront. We don't want anybody to think like, hey, like what happened to the winner? We want you guys to see who the winner is. We want you to see who got picked, and thus sometimes we screw up.
Yeah.
But we're going to make it right. So real quick, we're going to go over and pick the new winner For the Chow Club box. And this is the July box. Hey, soon, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button because soon, August 1st, we'll have the opening of the August box. It just showed up today. Haven't opened it up yet, but we got to film that one. So let's go ahead over to pick a winner.
Pick a winner.
And we're going to go fetch. Anything goes.
Anything goes. All right, let's see.
There we go. 241 comments. The winner is Leslie Tran. She said, pick me. Those flavors look amazing. Well, so make sure you want to write that down. Go ahead and put it in our Facebook family group.
Leslie Tran.
So, go back. Oh, I'm on the wrong spot. That's why. So go ahead and Leslie, here's what you need to do. You need to send us an email at joe@2krazyketos.com. As soon as I get that from you, we will mail this right out to you. While we're on, just a reminder, down in the description, we have the perfect keto sale because of the strawberry MCT powder. This stuff is delicious.
It's really good.
That sale ends tomorrow, I believe, Friday. So last chance to go ahead and jump onto the buy two, get one free at Perfect Keto.
Speaking of last chances.
Well, wait a second. One more second. So we were supposed to have a sponsored video from Equip yesterday, because I've been bugging him. I'm like, where is chocolate?
When is chocolate coming back?
So good news. Chocolate's back in town. They've got chocolate again. And so tonight's live stream's not sponsored by them, but we do have a coupon code, and tomorrow's video is going to be sponsored by them. And so we've got 20% off. They wanted to give me 20% off of just chocolate to celebrate chocolate coming back.
But everybody doesn't like chocolate.
And I was like, that's not good enough. So there's a link down below. It's good until the 31st of July. So we even got them to extend it, and it's 20% off your whole purchase, including chocolate. So jump on chocolate while it comes back. Last little bit of information, just to let you guys know. We did a live stream yesterday. We talked about, this is the smoked salt from Redmond. It is literally just salt that they smoke for 30 hours. Or if you get the chef's blend, it's 40 hours. There's only 850 bags of each flavor.
Not anymore.
I messaged Julie because I've bought 6 bags of each flavor already, and I want to pull it up. So I messaged Julie what's left. So as of, what time was this at? This was at 4 o'clock. As of 4 o'clock Eastern time, there are only 200 bags of hickory left, 200 bags of cherry left, and 250 bags of the chef's blend. So if you're on the fence about getting the smoked salt, I don't know if or when they're going to have it again.
Right.
Because again, they're
very
made
labor
in
intensive.
Small batches. It takes them 30 hours to make. You won't be disappointed if you try it. If you like any kind of smoked food, if you like the smell of a campfire, the taste of a campfire, you're gonna love this stuff. So there's only a few bags left. I'm telling you, it's probably gonna be sold out by tomorrow.
I think it will be, but I just want to check and make sure that all of our subscribers know about it,
right?
And like know where they're at. So if they want it, they get it before it runs out.
And that's the only reason. So I messaged her like, what's left? I want to let people know what's left if there's anything left, because I don't want anybody to miss out if they were on the fence about it. There's a link down below. That link is going to get you 15% off. Redmond's an awesome company. I think if you end up with 2 bags, I think you end up with free shipping. And I know if you bought all 3, you got free shipping.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact. I want to say 2 bags puts you at the free shipping limit. So with all that,
can we sing happy birthday?
We got happy birthday. Let's go ahead with your happy birthday. Let me close out the chat of the messages, or otherwise every time somebody sends me a text message, it's gonna go ding.
Ding.
Okay, go ahead.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Tara, Logan, and Patty. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Oh, Sharon's birthday was on July 10th. That was a while ago.
Well, it's not too late to say happy birthday.
No, absolutely not.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Oh, Mary said this morning I had a vision that I adopted a kitten named Frank. I went to the adoption site and there was a kitten named Frankie. My husband said no.
We will see. We will see.
You're not getting another cat.
You know, sometimes we're pretty persuasive, aren't we?
Yes, you are.
We can use our feminine wiles.
Chris said Max wants everyone to know he has a magic sheep.
A magic sheep. Not just like an ordinary sheep, because I feel like that would be cool enough. I have a llama on my shirt. Adventure
Oh, yeah.
Adventure, you say? I'll pack in my bags.
Oh, that's from Snowbird.
That's my souvenir shirt.
Yeah, Rachel comes to me. She's
Needs to
like,
have a pun.
listen, this shirt is 40% off. It's a youth large, but like, I really want that.
I really want this. And he's just like, do I have to like be with you and you have an alpaca on your shirt with a pun? Yes. Actually, yes.
Mary Ann said, I don't like fish either.
Aw, well, there you go. Well, you guys could go together to like a hamburger joint instead of a fish place.
Oh, see, Michelle says, I love seeing the name draw.
Oh,
so,
thanks.
yeah, thank you. And again, we are just doing it because we want to be upfront. So sometimes it messes things up. It would be a lot easier if we did it on our own because this way when nobody responds or somebody doesn't respond, we can just pick another winner and let them know. But it's just, I like it this way better because I want everybody to know that we're not screwing around. If somebody wins, somebody wins. And hey, we have actually, sometimes we're going to ask the winners to do something special, like do a little task for us because believe it or not, we've
Not like
actually
wash a car.
No, but we have had people messages and like, I'm the winner, and it turns out it really wasn't the winner.
And we sent it to them and they weren't the person, but because we were expecting an email from the winner and maybe their handle on the internet was something that was like, I create my life and not their name, we didn't know. So, man, that blew me away.
Line Girl said, I had the last
Line
of Joe's protein lasagna. It's good, but while I love salami, it turned out too salty in lasagna. Next time I'll replace it with something else.
Try turkey.
Pepperoni. You can do it with it works great with straight turkey. I like spicy things. I want really spicy things.
But I like it with the turkey too.
You like it best with all turkey. I know that. So
because the turkey, for some reason, and chicken does the same thing, but turkey is even better. It magically turns into a pasta noodle. It really does. Yep. Just the turkey.
Chris said, film the August opening, uploaded, scheduled to go live. No technical problems or delays. That's the plan.
Isn't that the dream? That there won't be any problems.
Jerry Van West, I knew I liked him. I hate fish. I've tried over and over, but I just can't stomach it. I'll do tuna with lots of mayo, and we'll do shrimp with cocktails. Shrimp's not fish.
I like shrimp. He loves shrimp too.
I can sometimes handle New England clam chowder. I can handle that too, although my favorite was actually Manhattan clam chowder.
Is that the red sauce?
That's the red one. That's the red one, and then the New England was the creamy one.
I'm with Jerry. I liked the New England one better.
Oh, Line Girl said I also ordered Palmini lasagna sheets. I'm curious about their taste.
I like
Anthony loves them.
I like them, but they have a vinegar saltiness.
But we have not tried to make lasagna with them. We should probably do that. Anthony just eats them. He gets them and eats them.
But the fact that she's mentioning about like too much salt, it may. So before you lay it down, I would just rinse them real good and then taste them and see what you think. Because to me, they still taste a little pickled.
April said, Equip protein powder is technically carnivore, right? Depending on how carnivore you want to be, I'm going to say yes.
But
so
it does
pretty
have
much
stevia.
Okay, so depends. So the vanilla is made with coconut cream. The coconut cream powder, I'm okay with that. Here's the thing, Bronson Dant is pretty much carnivore for I don't even know how many years, and he uses Equip. It depends on how technical you want to get.
Yeah.
They are sweetened with stevia. So some carnivore fanatics are going to tell you
that's
no.
a plant.
Some carnivore fanatics are going to tell you can't have a cup of coffee, then you're not carnivore. I'm on the other hand of, if you're 98% carnivore, who cares? We just did a whole video on carnivore and why we don't live like that carnivore. And my thing is, do it your way.
Yes.
If you need some of this to get through it, go ahead. Honestly, keto chow is probably about, I'd say 90% carnivore, because milk protein isolate is from a cow, which is an animal.
But some people won't even eat cheese.
Right.
Or eggs.
Right.
Because it's derived from an animal, but it is not the animal.
Right.
So it just depends on your definition.
The biggest difference between this and keto chow, and what we like, we take this and then we add the keto chow base powder, is this is beef protein and keto chow is milk protein isolate. So they're both from the same thing. It's just a difference. Some people have a dairy intolerance. They can't handle the dairy, but you want that meal replacement option, which is why I love the fact that Keto Chow came out with the base powder. So you can use any kind of sweetener you want. You can use any kind of protein powder.
Right.
So both of them are technically, the only thing that makes Keto Chow, unless Chris will correct me if I'm wrong, would be the fact that it's got like the couple of gums, like the acacia fiber, and it's sweetened with sucralose. But I believe that's pretty much the only thing that's making it not carnivore, and a little bit of flavoring. But Chris will correct me if I'm wrong. I know a lot of people who like try to live carnivore still do keto chow.
Miss Chris is here. Hey,
Which Chris?
Mama Chris.
Mama Chris is here.
Welcome. So glad you're here.
Shauna said, thank you for the code. I got the smoked chef's blend and more pina colada relight. If you guys like that pina colada relight, I'm telling you, they won't tell us when. We just know 2 weeks.
Mango's on its way.
That mango stuff is amazing.
It was really, really good.
It is amazing. June said that salt sounds amazing. It really is.
It's
like,
so
I'm not lying.
amazing
If you like salt, if you want flavor.
How just having it smoked can add so much flavor to something.
Right.
With no added ingredient, just the fire.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So Phil said the best burger is the pastrami burger. It's the best in Utah. No kidding.
Seriously, we are missing it. We have had like
I
our
just bought
version
another pound of pastrami today.
of it every day this week because we
Well,
love it.
we can't find gyro meat. We're looking at, I have seen it. And of course, that's one of those things, you see it everywhere and then you don't buy it, but then when you want it, you can't find
Penn
it.
Dutch used to carry it.
Yes, but I'm telling you, one of the big box stores, and I don't know which one it is, but somebody's got it, and I don't remember who it is.
You're about to put your Sherlock Holmes hat on and get your little magnifying glass and go on a hunt for it. I can sense it's coming.
Matre said, I wish my smoked salt was here already. Would be great on chicken breast. Yep, that's what we've been using
That's
it on.
what we put
also,
on today.
I wish the garlic pepper was in stock, but we need electrolytes soon anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and I asked her when is it coming back, and they don't know. It's supply chain issues all related back to COVID.
Joe is so funny with it. So Anthony's in love with it, the garlic salt. And so when Anthony's cooking with it, Joe's like, whoa, we need to really ration this out because you can't get it. So.
Well, even when we were there, I told her I need to get some lemon pepper, and I wanted to purchase some of the lemon pepper. And we got back to the hotel, and she had messaged me, and I was like, oh, I forgot the lemon pepper. She's like, that's because we don't have any.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
they didn't have any there.
I was like, yeah.
I know.
Like, and we go through a lot of that stuff.
Here.
Shauna said, Shauna said, I honestly haven't tasted mini campfires personally.
Yeah, don't burn your mouth because that could definitely burn your mouth. This is the safest way to taste a campfire.
Yeah.
Is to eat something that's been smoked.
Mary said, I'm trying not to look at all the great keto products you love. I was so excited to order smoked salt. Costs more to ship than to purchase.
Goodness.
3 bags would have cost $75
I am
Canadian.
so sorry.
That really stinks.
That hurts our
really
heart because I want all of our friends, not just in Canada, but I mean, we've talked to people all over the world, and sometimes the shipping is just so daunting.
Yeah.
That it makes it so you can't enjoy stuff.
Liz said your chicks are cute. You want to talk about them?
Thanks, sure. So we got 3 little chickie babies.
People may have not seen the live stream the other day.
Somebody sent us the chickens.
Yes.
And so, which we're super excited to get them, but like, just in case anybody was like,
Please don't send me a dog.
Yeah, like, I bet a goat would be so fun to add to their backyard flock. But chickens we can handle, and 3 of them was a good amount. So
I think 3 of them is the minimum you can ship.
So it was funny that they showed up on Tuesday, which was like a really busy day, but we made it work. The hardest thing was leaving them because they are so sweet.
You didn't want to go to the Coasties.
I didn't, but they're all variations of Easter eggers, so they should lay different colored eggs, which is what makes them interesting.
They've doubled in size in 2 days.
They definitely eat more than our other chickens did when they were this little. I mean, they are just scarfing down the food and growing so much. I actually already am seeing like their fuzz falling off on day 2 and 3 and their feathers starting to show, which is amazing.
Yeah, their wing feathers are coming in.
Like
already.
That's crazy. So this is little Phoebe. She's probably the most around me all the time, this little black one. It's interesting. Chickens, like you think, oh, this is cool, you're gonna have a black chicken, but there's no guarantee of how they're going to turn out color-wise. They change so much.
Most of them, well, the 2 olive ones will be pretty much like a brown color, or should be like a brown color.
But
and
like this one,
the
could
blue
be
Easter should be like a grayish color,
like a grayish purpley lavender color.
Right.
So that's Phoebe, And this one that's kind of lighter is Bernice. Definitely Caleb and her have been bonding a lot. And I know he loves her because she's pooped on him like 5 times.
Caleb's not a giant animal person, and he's got the chicken sitting on his chest in his room.
One of the reasons why I think he likes her so much is she looks almost like a duckling, and he's a big duckling fan.
Yeah.
And then this last one over here that looks like a chipmunk is Lois.
Yep.
And she's probably the most skittish. She reminds me a lot of Hannah when Hannah was little. But I'm trying to just handle them and handle them and handle them. And, you know, of course, the only thing that comes of that, though, is when you put them down, they cry for their mama.
Yep.
So...
And the other chickens, by the way, are finally recovering from the possum attack.
Thanks for your prayers.
So, yeah, they're finally going back up in their roosting. They're back to their normal laying. As a matter of fact, out of the 5 chickens today, we got 7 eggs, which is kind of amazing.
It means they're
2 people are doing double duty.
Because that's an interesting thing. When they're injured,
I didn't know they could lay 2 eggs in a day, but every once in a while we do get that.
Yeah.
So that was really, really good. So thank you guys. And yeah, Rachel's loving the chickens. She didn't want more chickens originally, but she's really, really enjoying them.
The opportunity to have some babies in the house.
So I can go get a cow and you'll be okay with it.
Absolutely.
I don't know where we're going to put a cow.
I think we have plenty of room.
Danita said, I just got back from camping. I'm so sad I don't smell like a campfire because of a burn ban.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because, yeah, that really makes it. A lot of the HOAs down here, not HOAs, KOAs.
Yeah.
Down here.
You can only have those, like, barbecue grills.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have a fire here either. And I feel like a lot of times that's part of the fun, at least for the kids.
Heather said she's listening while supervising Phil tear apart the laundry room. When is Phil going to come here? Because I could use some help. I need to do my kitchen.
It was so cool.
No, we don't want to talk about Heather and
Phil.
I'm not super friends with them right now. I love them. I don't even want to go to Omaha right now because I'm so upset with them.
We got some friend mail from Heather and Phil that we're going to try tonight.
Where's Blaine? Blaine started this.
Why don't you show everybody, because you're going to have to put it in my mouth because I've been handling chickens and we don't want to I don't want to touch my food. She found gluten-free.
I can't. This is not an autofocus camera, but you can.
Sugar-free.
It's gonna be blurry, but you can see it.
0 carb.
There you go.
Licorice. So we're gonna try it.
One of them's regular, and one of them's with anise.
Okay, you need to calm down with how happy you were about this.
I'm super excited about it. No.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, Heather.
How about
nailed
this?
It.
Not only is this licorice,
it's organic.
Not even that.
No excuses.
No, there's no sweeteners at all.
So you can't.
So not only do I have to deal with licorice, but I don't even get a sweetener. We couldn't find licorice that has stevia or something.
She is just safeguarding your health. Is really the message.
So the ingredients in this one are organic licorice root.
So
that's what's in it.
So what is the name of it? What's the brand? In case some people may actually like it.
Zagarese.
Zagarese.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
It's been around since 1886. So here's original. I'll take the first hit. It looks like coal.
I'm so upset with them right now.
Delicious.
And Blaine isn't even here to get this. Well, Blaine started this whole thing.
Oh, you're gonna love it. It's bitter.
Oh.
That's the real stuff. Wow.
I'm just swallowing it.
Wow. Oh my gosh, you know what it tastes like? The most really bitter coffee grinds. Have you ever, it's like hotel room coffee grinds.
Oh. Okay.
Wow, that is.
So this one is organic licorice root with anise. Now I actually like anise.
Don't make an anise of yourself here tonight.
Hey, this is the family channel. Since you're making me eat
Woo.
this, you get 3 of them.
Oh. I think that anise helps.
No, it doesn't.
Ew. Wow.
Oh.
That is.
Oh my gosh, that is worse than ever eating just licorice.
That is bitter. What do people usually like that for?
Breath freshener? I don't know.
Oof. This is the true licorice. Nothing added, nothing removed.
It's licorice.
Only pure licorice as nature intended.
With no sweetener. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Heather and Phil. I love you guys.
Oh.
April said, I ordered one of each flavor of smoked salt, the big container of seasoned salt, garlic salt, onion salt, and other small garlic pepper. I wish the 32-ounce garlic pepper was back in stock. Me too. Carla, don't forget, let's make sure, write this down. Yes. Carla, birthday, keto on the couch. She's gonna be 66.
Wow.
So she's gotta wait until Monday though.
Okay.
Warden said, I would love it better if my name was drawn.
All right. Joe won't let me put, oh my gosh, it's on my teeth.
It's horrible.
Joe won't let me put my name in.
No. Oh, I create my life, said my real name is Kathy Johnson.
Aw, Phil and Boji say hello. Hey, Phil. Thanks for the licorice.
Lone Wolf said, what is the site that has the different flavors of salt? The link is down below. It's Redmond Real Salt. I believe it's like real life, but use the link down below. Using that link won't cost you a penny, but it will help support the channel. More than anything, what it does is it lets Redmond know that you found out about it through us, and then we get first dibs like on new products. Like the reason we knew about the salt was because so many of you guys
have
tell them like, hey, I found you through Too Crazy Ketos.
So they'll let us know.
So they'll let me know about stuff ahead of time, and we want to be able to pass it on to you.
Because again, it is a small company doing big things.
You don't realize how small it is.
And so a lot of times they'll do small batches of different stuff, whether it's toothpaste or facial scrubs. I mean, there's all kinds of things in the Redmond line, but there's still only so many, 120, I think, total workers, and that's like shipping and
You want to give them a little heads up on what's coming on in the channel in the next couple weeks?
Sure.
So next week, ready for this? Brownie week.
It's brownie week.
We're gonna have brownie week. We're gonna have three different videos about brownies. We're gonna have a couple of brownie recipes. We're gonna have a brownie review. Then we're also going to next week, for the videos the following week, we're gonna vlog every single day. I don't know why we're vlogging every day, but Rachel likes vlogging.
I really enjoyed it.
You enjoy it. I don't enjoy the editing portion of it.
I hope you guys do too. Let us know if you enjoy it.
If you don't like us vlogging, let us know.
Yeah.
Like, we want to give you guys content that you like.
Right.
People say they like vlogging, like what you eat in a day. Like, how stupid can you be sometimes?
I know we did.
That's me.
I was a little bit concerned about vlogging because I think we made some people like woozy on our
well, there's not too often we're going on roller coasters.
But I promise we don't go on roller coasters very often. So we're sorry if we gave you the woozies.
Yeah. So we're going to do that. And Redmond does have, which is available right now, a new facial scrub, which has like a mask. So we're gonna have Rachel do a facial mask on a vlog.
I'll do that. Me and my mom do them all the time together. It's just like
But the new one's got silver in it, which is really good for you.
It's really good for you. And honestly, those facial masks and the different scrubs and stuff really helped us through COVID, because me and my mom, it was like wanting to have a spa day, wanting to get together and do something, but you're stuck at home. Yeah. You can't go anywhere. Yep. So, and you certainly can't go to a spa where you're being...
that taste will go away.
I know. I'm like, But you can't go in close proximity. Maybe licorice mixed with smoked salt. Hit me. Seriously. You need to give me a hit.
That's better.
Is that better? Thank you.
The cool thing is I can lick my fingers and put it in here because the salt's going to kill any germs. When we were in the mine, they were telling us Ozzy Osbourne actually went there and licked the wall. And they're like, you can lick right where he licked and there's no germs.
Right, but they were like, we want to let everybody know where he licked though, because maybe. Yeah. You know what this bag smells like when if you guys get it? Smell it. If you've ever been to Epcot and you've gone on Spaceship Earth.
That's what it smells like.
It smells exactly like the Spaceship Earth ride.
Yeah. So back to what we're going to do. So we're going to vlog every day.
That tastes better.
Our new rower showed up today. Boy, did that thing kick my butt in just 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And so we're going to have Rachel get on it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That should be fun.
I'm excited, actually.
You got to start off with 1,000-meter row as hard as you can pull.
We're just looking for different ways to continue exercising because we don't want to lose.
Because it's too hot outside and it rains every day.
And it's been raining a lot, and the mosquitoes just want to carry me off. Yep. So we thought this was a nice compromise.
Shauna said, yeah, I'm not a fish person either.
Shrimp I'll do.
Shrimp I'll do, sometimes crab, but it's a lot of work. I do not like crab at all, or lobster.
I love crab, but I was telling Chris when we were visiting last week that I have to be hosed down afterwards. There is no time when I've gotten crab legs that I don't need a fire hose to clean off. And am I the only one out there that like honestly it's almost embarrassing when I'm done. I feel like I stink, I'm sticky from the top of my hands like all the way to my elbows. It's everywhere.
Lisa said, I like New England clam chowder the best.
I know. Lisa. Lisa had the most gorgeous picture, the one I showed you.
I'm just waiting for her to move here.
It was a beautiful seafood. It was a fish that she was showcasing.
With all the lemons.
It was on a lemon plate on top of a lemon tablecloth, and it was just absolutely lovely.
Need to team her up with Carrie Brown.
I just want to have a tea party over at Lisa's house because it was so lovely. Just what a great job.
Mary said I use sliced deli chicken for lasagna noodles. I think the deli chicken is actually better than the turkey.
Yeah, probably.
Because it falls apart more, right?
Yeah.
Like even when you get deli chicken meat, it falls apart a little bit more.
I still like the thick cut though, just because it feels more like, because it holds up, it softens, but it still holds up to the rest of the lasagna.
He said, if you like spicy, I suggest topping your lasagna with some Evil Ooze from Hotline Pepper Products. Use Hungry Horde for 10% off and free shipping.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Debbie said New England clam chowder all the way. I just don't do the potatoes.
Yeah, you can still do a nice keto version.
I will say that, so I've never had it before because we really do like it with the meat. But when we were in Utah, Miriam made us the peace, love, and low carb lasagna.
Yes.
They call it, what do they call it?
They call it meat cake.
Pizza cake.
Pizza cake.
Pizza cake.
Pizza cake, yes.
But basically all the noodles are made with a combination of cheese where you basically put it in the oven and just kind of crisp it up. That was good.
It was very
And if you're
delicious.
a cheese lover, that is delicious.
Joe
Because
was
it's
not
cheese
upset
upon
by
cheese
it.
upon cheese upon cheese. Top that off with some stuffed jalapenos, which I got to make. And then Ruth made the deviled eggs, which I don't like, and they were really good.
They were so good, and I am Ron Swanson about my deviled eggs. I want an entire refrigerator just dedicated to nothing but deviled eggs so that I can have all the deviled eggs.
Let's see. Jessica's here. Good evening. Finally made it to a Thursday Live. Missed the last few.
So glad you're here, Jessica. Marianne says, I don't do anything from the water. No shrimp,
no lobster.
Well, you'd be fine with that, honestly.
Well, I like shrimp. I do like shrimp.
But you could live without it.
Nah, I like shrimp. I do like shrimp.
Who are you?
I've always liked shrimp. I like it fried. Now I like it like scampi.
Do you think Key West has influenced you to like it more?
No, I liked it before.
Really?
Like shrimp I like. I just don't like pretty much anything else. Maitreya said, great spice from flat iron peppers too. So good. I like the Evil Ooze too, though.
Oh my goodness. So Maitreya, like the flat iron pepper seasoning that you had them send to us.
That was amazing.
We're loving it.
Yeah.
It has got a really nice kick to it, and it works great on fish and on chicken. I'm really enjoying that a lot.
Yep. Debbie said, had chocolate equipped in my chocolate toffee keto chow this morning. It was yummy and it helped me my protein
hit those
macros.
crack protein macros. It's a hard thing.
Oh, mommy is on. She said I ordered the smoked salt. I can't wait.
She's a
huge
fan.
I love my mother-in-law. She was not getting a spoon of this.
Oh.
This is it. This is all we have.
Oh my! Listen to him, mommy.
No. This is like I'm hiding it even from Rachel. Like I'm divvying it out because anybody who knows Rachel's a salt fanatic.
I am
like this whole
heavy-handed.
bag would end up on one plate, and so I am like when I prepare the plate. Finger in, a little bit of that sprinkle chef thing, and that's what we get. Like, this is it.
But I did do it on a salad, like I wanted to do when we were talking about it yesterday.
That's only because you found before I hit it.
It's so good on salad. Like, I had like a chicken salad.
Mary is on. Oh, Mary said, happy birthday. I just turned 60. Oh, she said it to Carla. Okay.
You guys, there is no way y'all are in your 60s.
No.
Just absolutely no way.
Shauna said, I bet salt on the sous vide steak is going to be everything. Yes. Well, that's the whole idea is that now you can have a steak that you cooked in your oven or in a cast iron pan, something like that, and then add this. So, like somebody had asked us the other day, how do I do a brisket without a smoker?
Right.
Cook your brisket in the oven, and then when you go to serve it, sprinkle a little bit of this on there.
No one is even going to know
it's going to be like a smoked
that you
brisket.
didn't have a smoker. That's pretty awesome.
Becky said, I thought Costco had gyro meat. It's the only one I haven't been to yet. We hit Sam's. I know somebody has it, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the box stores. We checked Target. We've checked Walmart. So that's the next place. Karen said, I'm leaving my smoked salt for someone else. Aww. Love my Redmonds, though.
How nice.
Donna's on said, I'm waiting
Donna.
for the mango relights. Wish they had it at the same time with these salts so they could save on the shipping.
That would be cool.
But I believe one tub of relight actually will give you free shipping anyway, if I remember right. I want to say it's $30 is the free shipping.
Is the free shipping?
I don't remember off the top of my head though. Becky said, I need to get the seasoning salt before I try the smoked salt.
The seasoning salt.
Seasoning salt, I can give you some. I have a big thing of that. What I don't have, I won't give up even 1 spoon of lemon pepper. I won't give up 1 spoon of garlic pepper.
He's
but
so
you can
stingy.
have some. I am very stingy when it comes to my seasonings.
Listen to him. But the seasoned salt's really good.
It's really good.
And
we may even have one.
And if you are, just enjoy like broth, chicken broth. If you're a chicken broth fan, it's perfect for that.
But there's no chicken in it.
But there's no chicken in it. And I actually pumped them again when I was there. I'm like, you're telling me the truth. There is absolutely no bouillon of any, like chicken bouillon in it. No.
Yeah.
But they said the same thing. It's because your mind is tricked by all the other seasonings that go with the chicken. It's amazing.
So now I have to look this up. Somebody wants to know about the burger. Was there cheese on it?
Yes.
I don't remember there being a cheese on it.
Yes, there is.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, so menu, Apollo Burgers.
It says right there, American cheese.
Okay, this is the Apollo. Okay, the Apollo. No, we didn't have the Apollo Burger. We had the Utah Burger. There we go. Okay, so the Utah Burger is thinly sliced smoked pastrami, applewood smoked bacon, gyro, and American cheese on a 1/4 pound ground beef patty. No kidding though, it was like this big.
But they made a bun out of lettuce.
Fresh sliced tomatoes, a butter leaf lettuce, sliced onions, Apollo sauce. We did not have the Apollo sauce. We did not have the cornmeal top bun. So what they do is you tell me you want it on lettuce, and they literally take a bun and they cut lettuce. Like using the bun as a shape.
You feel like you're almost getting a head of lettuce.
Yeah. Now, if Christopher's on, of course, he's going to say, why is there lettuce?
Right.
But it does make it really good to like grab it that way.
But
you can just use the pastrami. I mean, we were eating it in the car every day. So I don't remember the cheese. And honestly, I'm a cheese person. And I can tell you, if you don't want cheese, if you're fine without it, I didn't taste it.
Well,
that's how much I don't remember the cheese.
Well, it's because there's so much meat.
Yeah.
And honestly,
is that a bad thing?
Like it really helped with the way they cut the lettuce so that you could hold it the whole time.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Matreya said, I know it had a little questionable ingredients, but I wish I had grabbed a rotisserie chicken at Costco.
Yeah, we love those.
You know what?
Too.
Every once in a while we do it. Just understand they do inject them with a little bit of dextrose water so that they can plump it up. I mean, heck, we got our chicken from Sam's Club. It's like they inject it with water to give you this big plumpy thing. But you know what? I'm going to take it.
Even sometimes they inject shrimp with like a salt water to make it like more jumbo.
Caboodle said, I've been trying to find smoked salt since the spring. I was so thrilled seeing Redmond had some. And the cool thing is that a lot of the smoked salts you find in the grocery stores, they're usually making with like liquid smoke. They're not actually smoking the salt because that is time consuming and very cost heavy.
Yeah.
Joanne said, I like the onion salt from Redmond.
Oh, it's so deliciously oniony, isn't it? I love onion stuff.
Oh, Patty said, I bought pastrami today. Guess what's for dinner tomorrow?
Yeah, try that burger or, make your version. We did it with bison meat. Yep. And that worked out great too. Yep. But yeah, it was just a fun burger. I would have never put those combinations together. I would never put lamb and pastrami. So April said the Utah vlog inspired me to buy pastrami, put it on top of my burgers. We cannot take credit for this. This is a Utah thing from what we understand. Yeah. She said she's adding bacon, Swiss cheese, and caramelized onion. Ooh. That sounds really good. We've been avoiding the onions. Because we get a little gassy. Yeah. Mary said, it's extra frustrating because I live literally on the British Columbia-Washington state border. Crazy. If it was open, I could ship to a U.S. trading post. It's 2 minutes from my house. Oh my goodness. If they would let me bring it across, that is. Seriously? And I know that's what Jason used to do because he was the same thing. He had right across the border. Post office box. And he said right now they can't do it. It's so frustrating. Confident and Fit Mom said baby chickies are joining the live. I know, right? They're doing a good job being chickens today, aren't they? Look at them pecking. I mean, but they never stop eating. People are asking about Chris. I believe Chris had to jump off because they were going to eat. Lisa said, I'm bonding with my new baby kitty right now. So fun. Let's see. Mary says, see, that's the same as my husband. He doesn't know what he wants, another kitten, but I would catch him kissing it. I know it. I remember my mom had a cat and my dad was like, I have no interest in this cat. And the cat always hung out with him. It's funny how cats and dogs both, I feel like they know who they need to win over.
Right.
And they like friend hard with that person in the family that they need to like win over. And it became like they had an entire evening routine together. That cat was like his BFF.
Yeah. Carmen said, my Muscovy ducks are laying, but they've not figured out how to brood.
Oh.
Most yearlings don't, so I'm amassing eggs.
Wow, that is nice. Because you don't really want them to be broody, right? Are you?
Well, I think she's trying to raise more.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
That's why you would want them to brood.
But in the meantime, breakfast is served, right?
Paul is on.
Hey, Paul.
My name said, I'm glad some people don't like seafood. It makes more affordable for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A bunch of people wanting the licorice.
Yeah.
So who's it from again?
It is Zagares, Zagrese. And let me tell you.
Let me look, because I believe it came from Amazon.
Pure. Let me tell you.
Give me a spelling of that.
Zagarese. They've been around since 1886, so no wonder why they know what they're doing. I mean, there it is right there. Wow.
Okay, let me grab a link.
Put it in there in case anybody's interested.
I gotta sign in.
It's got 4.5 stars, so people who really are like all into licorice, this is where it's at.
Okay.
Look at them, like
so
looking at her.
I gotta go back over here to the chat.
Look at Bernice. She's just like, no, I'm gonna hang with my
Okay,
mom.
so that's the red one. It's $6.89 a box, and believe me, that box will last you like a year.
Yeah. Maybe 2 for Joe.
And let's get the blue one.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. It's going to church with me to like with the children. The kids are gonna get a kick out of it for sure.
And then this is the blue one.
And the fact that it's gluten free too. That's
so
kinda
it's
fun.
$6.89, or you can get both of them for $13.78.
It would make a fun gift as like coal for a stocking because
That's the blue one.
Because it absolutely looks just like little coal rocks from Santa.
You can have it. More for you guys.
You won't be, if there's a supply and demand problem in their pipeline, you won't be gumming up that pipeline, right?
No. Becky said Joe needs some Zambuca. Yeah, because you know what's about Zambuca? It's licorice flavor with lots of sugar.
All right. That's what makes it palatable.
Actually, when I was in college, I worked in bars, and the one thing about the Zambuca, you would get that bottle, and it would just be like crusted shut. It was just all sugar. Like there's more sugar in that than like Coke. I mean, the amount of sugar in that thing is like ridiculous. There's a lot of licorice liquors. You have Zambuca.
Huh.
There was Galliano.
Okay.
And then there was you have anise. Like they're all licorice liquors.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So it must be popular.
Not for me. April said Rachel doesn't have a good poker face.
I don't. I've tried. I didn't want to I was afraid he was not going to put it in his mouth.
Jerry said, I'm going to have to send Joe some delicious double salted Dutch licorice. No. Salt might help it.
That might help it. I mean,
ew.
It tasted a lot like Heather's.
He said that's what you get for making me eat chicken liver.
Right. I understand, because it was interesting. I was watching The Hungry Horde last night. In fact, we were watching it in our vlog.
Yeah.
And so I was saying that every recipe that they do is always amazing and comes out great. And the warden was like, no, not all of them. That chicken liver was no fun.
Nisha has a really good chicken pate recipe. I actually have some chicken livers outside to make it. I mean, because it looks really good, and everybody says it's really good.
Yeah, I'm up for
Mary
it.
said, not even water to wash it down. Way to fear factor, Joe.
Right.
Too funny.
I think it was so disgusting that he didn't even remember where his water was.
Sabrina is here. Said,
Hey,
just got home from
Sabrina.
having a great day on the water at our son and daughter-in-law's house, and also celebrating our 3-year-old grandson's birthday. Glad I made it back to check in and see you trying to live.
Oh my gosh, right? Well, what a nice day. That is a hugely awesome day.
Carmen said, I feel bad smiling at your misery.
I would be laughing too.
Okay, so Shauna said, bring it to Keto Palooza next month and you're going to give it to me. Oh, no.
Ooh.
I'm bringing it to Keto Palooza, but before that, we will be bringing it to Omaha, and I'm going to make Phil and
and Heather do it.
Yeah, they're going to eat it. I'm going to have them eat it on camera. I hope they hate licorice.
We gotta bring something fun for them.
Oh, Blaine is here. He
Hey,
said worth
Blaine.
every cut and paste. I don't know if he saw us eating it. That was it. You got it. I Create My Life said, I'm laughing like when Steve on Serious Keto had to spit out a sample he was testing.
Sometimes
I try hard. I try hard not to.
Well, you know that like behind whatever product is like a whole bunch of people working so hard to bring it to the marketplace. And yeah, it's really hard for us. There's a few times that we've just thrown it or like spit it up. I remember one was in a car. Was it that Fit?
Love good fats.
It just hit us the wrong way. And I'm sorry when we spit it out, but it's like, ugh.
My name said Chris is going to correct you if you're wrong, but he's also going to correct you if you're right. Yep. Becky said the black jelly bean belongs in the trash can.
Actually, the black jelly bean tastes better than that.
Yes. Shauna said, did the Redmond salt boulders show up yet? Yes, it did.
Do you want to go get it?
Okay.
It's going to salt the table. Yeah, it was so funny.
Only one. We have a lot of them.
Joe knew that it was coming today, and so when he saw the post office, the mail carrier pull up, he went out to meet her at the car because he knew that is just a lot of heavy lifting that was unnecessary. Like, we did this to you. I am so sorry. Like, let us help you carry it in. But yeah, lots of salt. And even like Tabitha, was eating a little bit of the salt today. See, we all like salt. Salt is the best. Yes, you guys are doing great. Yeah. Sorry if they're like chirping too hard, but they get very like chirpy. But then at bedtime, you don't hear them. Right now, we have them in a much larger tote with a mesh top that Joe created so that inquisitive cats don't try to like check on them because they want to be like, all of a sudden they want to be the babysitter, but we can't let the cats be the babysitters for the chickens. But they're in our bathroom right now, and at bedtime when it goes dark, they're just like big chickens. It's time to go to bed. You got some salts to share?
Okay. This is in the box we shipped it in.
It's ridiculous.
But I don't want to get salt all over the house.
Thanks for that, because I did a lot of cleaning today.
We got two of the, this is a medium box to give anybody, this is the medium flat rate. We had two of the large flat rate boxes and we stuffed them. So I think one of them weighed like 80 pounds or something like that. It's like ridiculous. So this is the one, I'm gonna try to cut it in half.
And turn it into?
And then turn it into a salt lamp.
But this is
salt. Pure salt. This whole thing is pure salt. Move the box. So that's our salt
It's scaring
crystal.
the chickens. That is salt.
So, and then we also got a bunch of little ones like this. So these are all, like, you can see here's all your minerals, all these colors. Those are the minerals.
Don't be afraid of the colors.
Yep.
Don't be afraid, like, it's like, oh, that's dirty.
But we found some pieces, like, this is pure salt. Like, there's, like, no minerals. This is just your salt in here.
Kayla was enjoying them, too, today.
So we got that. But we have, like, probably this much more, but in smaller pieces as well.
Right. But we're going to make this a salt lamp.
Yeah. I'm really excited about it. I mean, the salt is, like, obviously delicious.
It's just so beautiful and amazing. Like, look at this beauty that you can find in nature. I love bright, shiny things. And the thought that, like, 800 feet below the ground, that you can find something this beautiful.
Right.
I really felt like we were on a treasure hunt. And we've come out with a treasure from nature. Yeah,
we do have 2 more days of vlogs to edit, but we have another What to Eat in a Day vlog coming out tomorrow before I get to day 4 and 5 of editing those. But one of the things that was cool, then we're gonna work on the whole Redmond video so you can really see the ins and outs of how Redmond
really
works.
Cool.
But one of the things that was cool is a little spoiler. So he was telling us that people ask, like, what is the difference between Redmond and, like, Himalayan pink salt?
Yeah.
So Himalayan, if you get real Himalayan pink salt, he said it's supposed to be coming from Pakistan. So first of all, it's coming from a different country.
Right.
So you don't know what kind of mining practices going on there. You don't know how they're treating their miners, all of that.
And even if it's perfect, even if it is fantastic how they're treating everything, that's a long way to journey. And there's a lot of things that can contaminate it from here to there.
Right. So the other thing that he said, though, is he has tested it and given his animals and like some Redmond, put down a Redmond lick and then a piece of Himalayan.
Goat, sheep,
and he said
cows.
100% of the time the animals choose Redmond. And he's like, the only thing he can figure out is there's less sulfur in Redmond over the true Himalayan pink salt. But unfortunately, there are companies out there that are taking salt,
adding coloring,
and they're adding pink coloring. and calling it Himalayan pink salt to trick us to get to buy it. And, you know, that's just ridiculous. Chris Bear, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. He said, wipe it off with a clean, damp sponge. The dust will come off and the color is going to come back. That's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, we're going to polish it up. I'm excited about it.
Just a precious
this is the
souvenir.
This is the nice big one. So, okay, so back to this stuff. Let's see. Jerry said, Becky's, I'm so sorry. Heather said, I'm so happy Phil took a quick break to see that. There is Chris's super chat showing up there. Shauna said, I used to love black licorice in combo with butter popcorn jelly bellies.
Oh, that's an interesting combination.
Yep. June said, I just bought 4 bags of smoked salt using your link. Can't wait to taste them.
I can't wait to see what you guys think, and also what recipes you use to go with it.
Yeah. We are way behind because here's Danita saying, yes, brownies are my favorite dessert, and I haven't had a decent brownie since going keto. Almond flour just isn't a good texture.
I really hope you enjoy ours.
So one of the recipes is actually coming from a subscriber, and it's really delicious. I'm excited about that one. The other one is one that I've come up with, and it's a high protein, very high protein. It does use almond flour, but just a little bit of almond flour. It doesn't have a lot of almond flour in it. So the texture, it's a different type of brownie, but you're gonna like it. It tastes really good, and that's the most important thing.
Right.
Anthony and Kat said, we appreciate your editing, Joe. We love vlogs.
Oh, thanks so much,
Shauna
guys.
loves the vlogs.
Oh, vlog on.
Okay. Mary said, oh, thank goodness on the brownies. For 4 keto years, I've been trying to make a good keto brownie to no avail. I hope yours will do it.
I really hope we'll do it for you. We're going to bring our best effort.
Oh, Confident and Fit Mom says, love a good face mask.
Yeah.
Oh, Blue Dove said, I really love the ride footage. It was super fun.
Thanks so much.
Part of that, we want to thank Chris. I have a 360 camera, but I did not bring it because
he lent it to me.
I already had a complete carry-on suitcase. You should have seen us going through security of only camera gear.
Right.
And it was funny. So going out, this is just me. Going out, we realized on my ticket that I didn't have TSA pre-check on my ticket. Now, the lady at Delta was awesome. And she looked it up and she's like, yes, you have pre-check. She found it was a computer glitch. She let us come through. Coming home, we're on a midnight flight. We go through, the buzzer goes off and the guy goes, sorry, you've been flagged for additional screening.
He was so sweet about it though.
So I'm like, okay. He's like, so give me your phone, give me all your bags. So I said to the guy, listen, here, my wife and I are together. We each have a bag going through, plus I have a backpack. I want to let you know, my suitcase, do you want me to make it mine or hers? Because my suitcase has a lot of camera gear in it. My
suitcase had a lot of baked goods because there were some delicious keto bakeries there in Omaha.
So he was like, let's just go with yours. But what I'm going to do is...
This is a lot of keto stuff.
He was super nice because he was like, listen, I don't want to have to make you pull every camera out because there's like 5 cameras in this bag, plus my computer and my iPad and everything else. So he's like, we're going to swab around each thing, but we're not going to pull each thing out. We're just going to swab and then we're going to go from there. But it was just like, just my luck. Like, we have to open up the bag, and I don't want everybody in the airport to see every single camera that I'm carrying, right? We've got cameras and gimbals, and so, yeah. So Chris let us use his instant 360 camera. So all that footage where you see looking around, that's all from Chris's camera. So, but that's a great camera.
I think they say that this particular bird probably won't be top of the pecking order, but let me tell you, she is constantly keeping these 2 in line. It's kind of funny. She's a little bit bossy.
Okay, Becky said, off to the gym with me. Afterwards, messages.
Yay.
Jerry said, have you seen the guy Training Tail on YouTube? He's a big time... Huh? Training Tall. I don't have my glasses on. He's a big time rower, been looking at the Concept 2.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, and so you're looking at the Concept 2. I researched them all. I spent a week. Rachel's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm looking at rowers.
It's like, what's happening?
I talked to our daughter, John Paul's wife. That's our daughter, not our daughter-in-law as far as we're concerned. Talked to her because they are way into CrossFit, and she was a CrossFit trainer. And I'm like, what's your opinion? She's like, Concept 2 is the best. And I'm like, have you tried the other one? She's like, no. She said, the one thing I'm going to tell you about the Concept 2 is they're very loud. because they're very, very loud.
And I will say that this one is very soft. It's where we're having it is in Joe's office, which is right outside of our bedroom. And he was using it this morning and it didn't even wake me.
Yeah.
Which I thought was crazy.
This one you can stand straight up and it could be completely out of your way. So when you stand it up,
it's flush.
It's only 20 inches. It's 86 inches long, 20 inches off the wall, you're done. It's like, talk about not taking up any room. So here's what we looked at. We looked at the Concept 2. I kind of eliminated it because it's loud. It's a giant fan. And also folding it up, it's kind of complicated. And it's, again, I don't have a lot of room. It's in my office on the other side of my desk. So then we looked at, I was looking for a connected one, kind of like a Peloton. So we looked at one called the Hydro Row, which is probably the closest to a Peloton for rowers. They have like, basically guys on a boat in the water screaming at you while you row.
I don't think I would do well with that.
And I didn't mind that, but the problem that I found with the Hydro Row was the Hydro Row requires electricity at all times and it requires an internet connection, even if you're not using their like Peloton type training service. So it'll work without the service, but you still have to have internet, which means if you don't have internet or if you don't have electricity, it cannot be used. So then we looked at the water rower, and we bought the Ergata. So the Ergata the rower is made by Water Rower specifically for the company Ergata. And the Ergata basically, it was two gaming guys who came up with, like, they basically turn it into video games. And it's pretty cool. You're basically challenging yourself, like playing video games by having to row at certain paces.
And then
you can race other people. It will work if you decide I don't want to keep the service. And it doesn't require electricity and it doesn't require internet. So if you don't have internet, you just aren't connected.
I like the low tech option.
Yeah. So if you don't want like any of the screen, you can go to Water Rower and get the same thing and save yourself like $500 and not have the whole connected, but we wanted the whole connected thing and everything.
Because it makes it
But
like
we're gonna have a full review on it. We're gonna use it for a couple weeks and then give you guys a review.
Speaking of games, because it does make it feel like a game.
Yep.
We were in Target earlier, and I was just thinking about Keith, we were talking at the meetup about how much they like board games. They were like board game aficionados. In fact, they may be starting a YouTube channel about board games, which I'm very excited about. Because sometimes the board games can be very expensive, and before I buy it, I'd like
gosh, they're super expensive.
And all the reviews a lot of times are from the company. So of course they think it's super fun because they're selling it.
Right.
So, but Target right now is clearancing out a ton of their games. Some of them as much as 70% off. So if you're somebody that shops ahead for Christmas, or you have any birthdays or anything that you buy for, or you're looking for a family, fun night, check out Target and see what games that they have on clearance, because there were so many. And
we bought Catchphrase. Chris and Miriam turned us on to Catchphrase with the kids. We had so much fun playing with everybody with that.
We got it. So because we had so much fun with that. But there's lots of different games, and some of them are party games. And one of them that was fun was a party game with Richard Simmons, the 70s and 80s workout guy.
Right.
And it was a game. It turned working out together into a game. And I thought of Mary doing like a Zoom with all of her friends and working out, and something like that might be fun.
Blaine said, I love snow crab, but I'm not crazy about king crab. Well, that's kind of interesting. Well, it's a good thing because snow crab's cheaper, right?
King crab is like ridiculous.
Shauna said, I'm not sure if I like the crab or the butter that you dip in it.
Right. Seriously, I use crab as a butter conveyance, basically.
Sabrina said, my first time on a paddleboard, sat on it first, then I got up on my knees, loved it. Next time I'll try standing.
Oh, I'm so
That's
proud
how we
of
did it.
you.
It's awesome. And they're cool because they're versatile, right?
Yeah.
If you can stand, and after a while, my ankle will start to hurt, so I'll kind of go down on my knees or sit down, and then I'll rest a little bit, and then so it's kind of nice that it's versatile like that.
It is even good as a raft because it gives you a good girth.
Lisa said, I love crab meat, but I hate cracking the shells.
Don't you love it when you go to like a really fancy pants restaurant and they crack it for you?
Yeah. The worst thing about crab is if you're on keto, you can't get imitation crab meat because imitation crab meat's filled with so many fillers and has so many carbohydrates in it. Lisa said, thank you, Rachel. The plate was my Kipper Snacks cake.
It was beautiful.
Okay, June said, Rachel, check out Grow something on YouTube. Indoor walking workouts with toning. She's awesome.
Okay, wait, before you scroll. Grow with WIRHJO. Okay, thank you so much.
Rhonda said, I have a standing row machine and the seated row machine. It's collecting dust. I prefer my indoor and my outdoor
You
bike.
have to find the mode of exercise that works best for you,
Right.
or it doesn't.
Like Rachel can't stand running treadmills. Doesn't like them.
I don't like that because I feel like I want to walk somewhere else. I also have a hard time on the climber machine,
Right.
the step up thing.
Right.
But I enjoy the rowing because I enjoy kayaking and
Right.
canoeing already.
Right. And it gives, for me, I like rowing because it gives you a full body workout, but I don't have the impact on my ankle. Because
Right.
though I don't have to take arthritis medication, after a while, like I can't step right, and so it's good for me because I don't have that jumping up and down on my ankle. Because even though I don't have pain, I still have to worry about the fact that I have a whole bunch of pins in there.
And it's working all the parts of my body that really need some work.
There's Heather putting up the Amazon stuff.
Oh, Claire.
Oh, Claire, thank you very much. I don't know why it didn't show before. For that $5 super chat, said Dark Horse Rowing has great videos on beginning rower form. Make sure you don't
Nice.
hurt your back and row with your legs.
legs.
Yeah, I was trying to teach Rachel how to do it today, and Caleb wants to do it, and he gets up there and he's just like with his arms. I'm like, no, you've got to. You will hurt yourself and could hurt the machine if you're not using full body.
Yeah.
But that's the whole idea of rowing, is it's such great exercise for your legs and your calves and
I
everything.
liked that it also had training videos on it to work with you, and it's sensing what you're doing, and
Yeah.
you have to stay within what it's asking you to do.
Shauna said, is the smoked salt more of a finishing salt? So
Yes.
I would say yes. They say you can use it as a rub.
But I don't wanna waste
just would
it.
not waste it
Yeah.
because, you're not getting this big giant thing. When I do a rub with salt, I'm putting a lot on there.
Yeah.
I would use it more as a finishing salt.
We cake it.
And I believe that's how Chef Sean said to do it, was the best way is in a finishing salt. Or like after you're done cooking, you don't want to, you're going to kind of mute the flavor if you cook with it. So like he made a cheese sauce. After you're done, then you're going to
Sprinkle.
add that inside of it. Now
And
you're going to
just-
bring out that smoky flavor. But
it just
don't, while you're
layered
melting it down,
the
do
flavor.
that. Yeah. Blaine said you should give Rachel a travel Redmond shaker. She has one.
Yeah, I keep one with me all the time.
That was the cool thing about
They
those
came
little,
out with
those
the
little, those
packets.
little tiny ones. Well, they've had those for a while. We
I
just never
didn't
bought-
know
Yeah,
it.
I'll buy you a box if you want them.
Yeah, I like those, the paper packets.
So they have those little tiny travel ones that we carry all the time. Those are filled by hand.
Individual people are filling those little guys.
That's amazing.
Isn't
When he
that
said that,
amazing?
I was like, are you kidding me? They're filled by hand.
It's just a reminder that it's a small company.
Matreya, thank you very much for the $5 super chat since you
Matreya.
ate the licorice and
Aw, thank you. That was so sweet.
Blaine said, I think I saw gyro meat at Sam's once. We may have to go over there.
Maybe we just didn't look in the right section.
I don't know if we went to Sam's. We went to Walmart.
Oh.
Since we've been home, we didn't go to Sam's.
We went to BJ's
Sam's
and
is usually
Walmart.
a Saturday deal for us. We go to Sam's on Saturdays or on Sunday. Yarn About Sandy said, I've seen gyro meat at Albertsons. We don't have Albertsons
We
anymore.
used to have Albertsons.
I used to love Albertsons.
I loved Albertsons, and Albertsons is where we used to go whenever I would get like allowance. We would go to Albertsons because they had Dollar Tree options before there was such a thing as a Dollar Tree.
Yep. Phil said, it really helps me when you talk about sugar-free things. Helps when you are a diabetic. Thanks.
Aw.
We talk about this all the time.
I
Listen,
hope we're a blessing.
we're not Dr. Barry or Dr.
No.
Sadowitz or even Thomas DeLawler. Those guys are smart.
They are.
What we try to bring you guys is community. We try to help you along with the information you learn from them, and then we're going to help you stay on track and be the motivation and be the friend and the person that you need that you can lean on. So we do our best, whatever we do learn from those same people, we try to pass it on. A lot of times what we talk about, we are not doctors or nurses or health professionals. Anything we talk about is, we use ourselves as guinea pigs.
We're the guinea pigs.
Like I can tell you, don't use sorbitol.
Yeah.
Don't use maltitol, especially if you're not near a bathroom.
Right, because I have had products with sorbitol because they were sugar-free.
Well, you brought home a thing of, even recently, you brought home a thing
Because
of,
I didn't read it, and I thought no one is using
syrup, right?
No one is using sorbitol in this, right? Brought it home, sure enough, and then tried to go to work. Oh my goodness, there was like some Russell Stover's candies.
Yeah.
That we got one time that had sorbitol in it, but I was like sugar-free.
Yep.
Right? and I ate it, and
That's maltitol. It's even worse.
I had to go home from work. It was awful and embarrassing.
Chris said it had cheese on it, but it was melty all over the pastrami and the hamburger. See, I didn't even taste it, so I think it would be great without the cheese.
You could eat it without it.
Yeah. Sabrina said you sold us on the turbo and electric scooters. They're supposed to get here tomorrow, just in time for our next camping trip.
Oh, I hope you're
gonna enjoy
those.
them.
They were so fun.
I mean, you're not gonna get any exercise on them, but they're fun.
They were so fun, and we have almost gotten a golf cart a million times. But
it's so much better.
But it's like having to store it. But you're just trying to get from your campsite to the pool real quick, or where I liked it too was going to the laundry, because I'm going to the laundromat and I wear the backpack full of clothes after I've washed my clothes in the campsite, and then I want to just go back to our camper, and that's not a fun walk. That's like a tedious walk, carrying all of my junk. Right. And it's really nice to just be able to jump on the scooter and in a flash you're back.
Carla said, I just ordered the hickory and the chef's blend salt birthday present to me.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, Miriam, Miriam wasn't here before. She needs to see the names.
So this one is Lois. Say hi, Lois.
So Lois is a partridge olive egger.
So that's Lois. Yeah, you're doing
And their wing feathers are coming in already.
I know, because they're big. Ooh, I don't want her to jump her. This is Phoebe.
Phoebe is an olive egger.
Yes. She's a really sweet baby. She looks all black, but when you take a picture of her, she comes out very, very gray.
Yeah. Well, there's gray showing up here. The first day she had a lot more
and
black.
And she is super, super friendly, and we've spent probably the most amount of time together. You can get up. And then, and this is Bernice. And Bernice is just a love button.
And Bernice is a blue Easter egger.
And Bernice and Caleb have spent a lot of time today. They were watching the season finale of Loki. I don't know if y'all are watching that on Disney Plus, but
I haven't watched it yet.
It was good. That was kind of me and
I need to watch them once they're all out.
Caleb and I usually pick a show that has weekly installments, and we just kind of watch that as a date night every week. We have to start. I'm excited. We've got to watch Central Park season 2, because that was a big favorite of me and Caleb also.
Right.
It's really good. And if you're somebody that likes songs, there's a lot of singing in that. See, I mean, Bernice is hilarious. Look at her. She just wants to. But look at how she's picking at her.
Debbie said, hello to my keto sisters in their 60s. I turned 62 last Thursday. I'm down 76 pounds in a year thanks to this lifestyle. I feel amazing.
Well, can we sing happy birthday to Debbie?
Sure.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you, and many more.
Chris said, fun fact, put a dusting of baking soda on onions that you're caramelizing. The change in acidity makes them brown quickly.
Ooh, that's a good pro tip.
I did not know that.
Oh my goodness.
Becky.
Chris is, we just
Nanny's
got
Kitty, that was a Rachel purchase.
It was a Rachel purchase.
That was a bad Rachel purchase.
You be sweet.
Chris said we just got thunder. A storm is brewing.
We were so tickled. They sent us pictures of rain when we were leaving that day. We were hoping that they would get some more rain.
Gosh, we probably missed her because we're so far behind. But Ask Nurse Cindy is here, said I had that licorice as a teenager. It was so gross. I cringed when I saw you pop in your mouth. I don't know if she's still on, but I cannot. I'm so I want to come. We're coming to Omaha just to see you.
Yes.
We were talking to Julia Redmond. She's like, are you coming? I'm like, I just want to, listen, we don't even go to the conference. When we go to places like Keto Omaha or to KetoCon, we're not going to hear the talks. We're going to hang out with our subscribers, hang out with Nurse Cindy, hang out with Dr. Barry. I just want to hang out with keto people.
Yes.
I want to be around people that are not I met with Pastor today and he was like, so in 4 years, have you had anything not keto? I'm like, not knowingly.
No.
One time I went to Texas Roadhouse and I asked for a diet soda and they gave me a Coke. But I have not knowingly had any sugar or weed or anything like that. And he was like, how do you do it? And I'm like, I like the way I feel.
I do.
But I like not being judged, and the best place to not be judged is hang out with other keto folks. So if you are anywhere near any of the upcoming conferences, I encourage you to try to get to one of them.
Yeah.
Head on over to lowcarbevents.com. Chris has an entire list of all of the upcoming events, and if you know of one that's not on there, message him so he can get it on there, because I'm telling you, Going to KetoCon
so
2 years ago changed our life. KetoCon is why we have our channel. So I'm telling you, going to one of those conferences will absolutely change your life.
Oh
Denise said, send the licorice to Miriam. She likes licorice. I don't think Miriam's going to like this.
I don't even think she'd like it. And I did want to say, in case Nurse Cindy is here or she hears it, I saw in Heath and Shelly had posted some beautiful pictures from Goody Beats event, and I just loved seeing Nurse Cindy looking so cute in her Western wear. She was just adorable.
Claire said, my cat is fascinated by the chickens on the TV screen.
I actually FaceTimed our dog, our grandpuppy, Jenny, and I'll have to show a picture of that on Keto on the Couch because it's so cute. You see Jenny.
What's in the vlog coming out tomorrow?
And she was so excited about the birds, and the birds kept pecking at the screen at her moving around.
Chris said, dang, I'm totally getting that licorice. Don't eat too much of it, though. Don't worry about that one.
Yeah.
It can cause potassium depletion in excessive amounts.
I don't think Joe will ever be in danger.
Heather said, best $13 I've ever spent.
You're so awesome.
Jerry said, so now you need black licorice keto chow. Only, the deal is, I will eat black licorice keto chow if they ever create that, which they better not.
Jelly.
If I get peanut butter and jelly.
Not happening.
If they give me peanut butter and jelly keto chow, I will help develop a black licorice keto chow and eat nothing but black licorice keto chow for an entire week. But I need peanut butter and jelly keto chow.
That is just, you've just secured that it's never happening.
Why?
Why would you have somebody make a keto chow that they don't like?
I will develop the flavor that somebody would like. Blaine would probably buy all of the black licorice keto chow.
You would barf through all of the trials.
It would be worth it for peanut butter and jelly.
That's somebody who loves him some peanut butter and jelly.
Older Pennsylvanian said, one of the one with mint will be like Pearson's old licorice nips that they used to make. They were awesome with a cup of coffee. Well, that's how you used to drink espresso. I'm
gonna have to try that. I'm gonna try that with my coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah. I really am, because maybe that is.
Let's see if we can scroll down a little bit so that we can get caught up. Karen said, I still want to take a vacation and visit the Redmond mines and the offices and the Keto Chow offices. Redmond is hard. You know, the government's kind of coming down
really
on them.
Down
you could definitely probably message them about possibly doing the office if you're ever out there, but I don't know about the mine. I know that it's getting harder and harder for them to even take VIPs or anything like that on the mine tours. Keto Chow is always there, and you want to go there, give it a whole day. You're going to have a blast hanging out with everybody at Keto Chow.
A blast.
Not just Chris and Miriam, but everybody that works there is awesome.
Lynette,
you can go see all the monkeys.
All the monkeys.
Heather said, Phil, bring it on. Phil said, bring it on.
Right.
He said, Rachel, are you actually participating in the Chop Challenge, or are you just enjoying punishing all of us with crazy selections?
Both.
She is enjoying it. She is participating in it.
But I like seeing you guys. I like seeing the videos that you're making and all the different like amazing creations that you're coming up with. I mean, when I did Kipper Snacks, I just ate Kipper Snacks. Like, I ate it out of the can. I really didn't transform it into anything. I'm just trying to like check it off. I will say that I did not do pork hocks because I am still, like, after we did the pickled pork hocks,
that was disgusting.
I'm still recovering from that, and there's a mental blockage to it.
I just saw one. I missed it. Somebody wanted to know how many chicks. We have 3. There's 3 here.
We have 3 chicks, and then we have, right now, we have 5 outside now.
Yep. Blaine said, thank you very much, Chris, for the $5 super chat. Said, I'm totally going to make Joe eat black licorice keto chow for a week. Checkmate. You have to come up with one. And I don't think Chris likes licorice, so the chance that Chris is going to
Miriam can develop it. Because she's awesome.
Yeah.
And she likes it.
Again, I will eat it for a week if I get peanut butter and jelly. And since Miriam says peanut butter and jelly is never going to happen, I'm pretty safe. Blaine said, got my package from you guys. Love the handwritten note. Thank you.
Aw,
we
thanks so
appreciate
much.
you, Blaine. We appreciate
guys.
all of our Patreons. We appreciate all of our subscribers. But thank you to everybody who clicks on our links. People ask us all the time, how can I support you guys? We don't like putting things behind paywalls. That's why we don't have like a cookbook or anything like that. the best way to help support us is simply using the links down below. If there's a product that you like, don't buy stuff for the heck of it.
No.
But like if you want to go to Amazon, if you want to go buy a camera from Amazon, if you want to go buy a t-shirt from Amazon, use any one of our links from Amazon and then go find what you want and automatically help support us. That is the best way to support us without costing you any money.
My mom will call and say, I bought toilet paper and blessed you guys.
And if you want to give us a little extra, you can go ahead and join our Patreon. You get a few little gifts. We do a live stream every month. And next month, I know Keith will be happy. We're going to do a Zoom. And I have a feeling Rachel's going to try to incorporate, I don't know how she's going to do this. She wants to incorporate catchphrase.
I do.
So
I think we can make it happen.
Michelle said that is a big chunk of salt.
Isn't it though?
Right out of the Redmond mine.
I am heavy-handed with my salt.
Jimmy Jim is here, said, hi,
Hello.
I'm a new sub.
Welcome, Jimmy Jim.
Welcome to the family. Jerry said those chunks of salt, great to grind up with your vitamins.
Oh, very true. And it's very, like, they're tender. You can see, I mean, it doesn't take a ton to
oh my gosh,
break
we're
it
so
up.
far behind. We've got to jump down a little bit.
Yeah, Tabitha was loving it.
Debbie said, we need games for a travel trailer we got this year. Got to get to Target.
Yeah, they had such a variety. I mean, they had some really cute, fun ones. They had one I was looking at. It was like a Back to the Future game, and it was a dice game, but it was based on like, oh, and they also had one that was like MASH for adults. Remember MASH, where you would like, it was like a paper thing you would fold, and you would do like this, and it was like mansion, apartment. What was it? It was mansion, apartment, shack, house. Like those are your only options for living.
Becky said Rachel has to try the ARC trainer at Planet Fitness. That thing is fun.
Is it?
She said I missed my tread climber.
See, she likes a tread climber.
You hate it.
But I have a hard time doing it. But Becky has legs that are like strong.
Blaine says, so should I stop posting hashtag licorice keto camping fear factor for Joe?
No.
Why?
Because I just love it. I just love seeing him post it.
Leanne said, I had difficulty with the discount link to Redmond's. Eventually I figured out your discount code. Thank you very much. I purchased all 3 smoked flavors.
Oh, good. I'm sorry that you had trouble with it.
Miriam said, can you do a video of the rower so I can see it? Yeah, well,
sure.
I know you guys were eating before. We're going to be vlogging every day next week, but I think the vlogs will show up the following week. Maybe a couple next week, but next week is brownie week. We're gonna do some different brownie recipes. Shauna, thank you very much. Said everyone please friend our Lori the Keto Crafter in your thoughts and prayers. Had some issues today. Had a bad nurse experiment.
Yes, definitely. Lori Holcomb, she's the Keto Crafter. She has amazing videos. She's a great cook and just a fun person, but she is really going through some health issues. So just keep her in your prayers and your thoughts.
My name said I think Joe should eat the entire package of licorice.
That'll
be a no.
I think so too.
I'll eat that when you eat an entire beef liver in one sitting.
Oh man, that's a hard one. How big is the cow?
Denise said I used to clean Joe Albertson's office years ago. Found it in Boise, Idaho.
How cool is that?
That is really
cool. That is really neat.
My phone, every time I watch things, I'm like, I gotta make sure it's not Chris telling me we're off the air.
Okay, we talk all the time about like getting scam, and a lot of times the number is like scam likely, and so you're like, okay, obviously I'm not answering that phone call. I am starting to get some scam calls, and it's like V81734LM. I'm like, this is like what a robot name would be if a robot was calling you. Why are they not trying harder?
Oh, I know. Lisa's got to get off. She's going to pick up her son from work. Confident Foot Mom said, if we can find a coop that won't break the bank, my husband finally agreed to chickens.
How exciting.
Here's my suggestion. If you or him are at all handy, build your own.
I don't know. The wood is expensive. A kit might be better.
You can do it cheaper, but honestly, a lot of the coops you buy, we really researched that. Like, can I get away with not building one and just like buying one? And the reviews are like they're not made very well. And so you can generally build them pretty cheap. I mean, even the ones that we were seeing, they were expensive. They were $300-400 when you added in the shipping. And even the one that we built, and I built a giant one with that can withstand a hurricane, And I think it only cost us like a couple $100 to build. And
Well,
you don't have to go to the extent that we went
and you
through.
know that what was neat was I was in Walmart the other day, and they have in their plastic storage section, they had some plastic storage things that were shaped exactly like the nesting box.
Yeah.
It was so weird. It was like a curved out, completely the size of a chicken nesting box. And I was like, wow, that would be easy.
You could just get a cat box with a door and turn it upside down.
Yeah.
So
that was neat.
Chris said it's come to this. Joe's kissing a giant rock.
He is. It's kissing a rock.
Confident. She said she's been working on chickens for 2 years.
Aw, they really are fun. As you can see, I mean, right from the get-go, I recommend getting them from a day-old chicken, raising them themselves. I have a few friends that have gotten chickens from somebody else that was like getting rid of their hens, or they couldn't have that many. And there's something special that happens when you raise them from a baby. They really do think you're their mommy. And so then they're always connected to you forever. So if I go out and I literally just have to chick chick, and they know that voice, you want to always have a special language with them, like say something like, hey guys, and like, but repeat it every single time you want them to come to you. And a lot of times I will be like, chick chick is my
Astro
noise.
City is still in here.
Oh, good. And feed them.
So it's funny, when we were out in Utah, we were talking about like how bad Chris and I are together. Like it's dangerous to put us together.
Right.
And then if you add in our friend Steve, it's even worse.
Oh, they're hilarious.
And so I have to say, I got Chris into FPV drones, but Chris and Miriam are the reason that we have chickens. I think we win.
Right. Right. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like, it's pretty inexpensive.
Chickens,
it's an inexpensive hobby to get into versus
they
the
are
drones.
the most social animal. I did not expect them to be so social.
We didn't expect them to be so loving.
So a couple more before we jump off. Jeannie said, almost missed you. Quick question. Want to supplement my protein in keto chow. Should I use regular or isolate protein? So if you want to add something to keto, if you just want to supplement protein, a lot of people like to use gelatin. I feel like I don't get enough protein from it, and I always screw it up. I end up with chunks. I'm just not good at blooming that gelatin that well for my keto chow. If you just want to supplement and get more protein but still eat keto chow, use some salmon, some tuna fish, some canned chicken, some chicken breast. If you want to actually have more protein in the shake, I would go with something like a Quip.
Right.
So, and that's what we do. So, like, I'll take a scoop of Quip, whether it be vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry. I will add it into a scoop of keto chow. And now all of a sudden you're going from 25 grams of protein to about 50 grams of protein along with your fat source. And you're really upping your protein now. Well, I believe it's 25 in here, isn't it?
I do not think they have stopped eating this entire live stream.
Let's see.
Y'all are funny. Are you going to be huge?
21 grams of protein in the serving. So, but that's a good way to do it. So, because you don't want to double up your keto chow, because you don't want to overdo your electrolytes and your more so the vitamins is what you don't want to overdo. So don't do more than 3 servings of keto chow. But if you're doing just keto chow throughout the day, add in some Equip. You can use any protein you want. I just like Equip because it's super clean ingredients and it's low carbohydrate, and the only sweetener they're adding in there is stevia. Right Family said, Brantley heard you say thunder, so he starts saying, he likes the thong thunder stick.
How is he doing? They got him a ride-on truck that looks a lot like your truck. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I can't believe how big he's getting so fast.
Yep. Debbie is on, said, we get
Debbie.
to cruise with 2 Crazy Ketos. Ask Nurse Cindy, Dr. Barry, Dr. Cyrus, and the Bears, and
so exciting.
Autumn. Like, there's
my
so
goodness.
many cool people. I cannot wait for that
I am very
cruise.
excited. And how precious is it that I get to take my first cruise with you guys? Like, I'm glad that I've saved that life event for a community cruise where we get to like share it all together.
So Carmen said, I wanted to come to Omaha, but it's during the week and I can't take off
I'm
at all
sorry.
till the weekend. Would have been a great birthday
Oh,
present.
Carmen.
Honestly, I'll be honest, Carmen, like I'm a little disappointed that it's during the week because I feel like
It's hard.
people can't get in. But
Yeah.
I know that, sometimes it's hard with venues right now. These are the times that we're living in, and venues are still like a little like, I don't know.
We've gone to a few weddings on a Tuesday as of late. Because it's just easier to get venues.
Shauna said, Joe, will there be a ready for a week-long fast if he's got to drink that keto chow licorice?
Right?
Maybe even willing to do an egg fast.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that would be the thing, right? If he had to you would rather do an egg fast than an all licorice week.
Yes. Sabrina said, I'm sad. We're going to be about 30 minutes from Louisville when you are here, but we'll be having camper friends coming in from Charleston. Where we are camp hosting that weekend, so we can't
We'll miss you, Sabrina, but that sounds like a lot of fun.
Send us an email. Maybe we can figure something out because we're driving.
Yeah.
So we will have our car. I don't know why we're driving, but we're driving. Well, because I don't like flying unless I absolutely have to.
He says that I have pork hock PTSD. You are so right. I mean, it was just so nasty. I can still taste it. It's that bad.
Claire said, Ohio peeps, we should plan a meetup for the family group.
That is such a great idea. Such a great idea. Gail's here. Hey, Gail.
Jessica said, loving Heath's chopped up video series. Ham hock video made me laugh so hard.
He is going to take an ingredient and they're going to do the very best they can with it. They're going to bring you the very best.
Heath wants to know when the next Patreon Zoom meeting is. We haven't scheduled it yet, but it will probably be the first weekend of August. I was just looking, but we'll let you guys know. But it's usually the first Saturday of the month. That's we try to keep it so everybody knows that's about when it's gonna be.
Right.
But I gotta look and make sure that's not a week we're traveling or anything like that. Debbie's got a crash. She's gonna listen to the rest later. We're getting off anyway.
Aww,
so
we're glad you're here, Debbie. I hope you sleep good.
Yep.
Joe, I have an idea for your RV channel. We can talk it over by phone.
I need to talk to you because I want to get my 3D printer going again. I know you said that there is a new firmware out, so I'm going to give you, if you're available tomorrow, I'll give you a call tomorrow when I get home from work because I really want to get my 3D printer going again.
Did you tell them what the sad thing happened with the 3D printer?
Oh, I fried my board. I touched two wires together on the hot end and it fried the board.
Boom.
And I have an aftermarket board, and unfortunately it fried the processor, which they can't get right now. So I had to put in the other factory board back, but I can't get the firmware to work. So I've been kind of dead in the water and haven't had time to play with it. But Luke said there's a new, better firmware for it. So I need to get a hold of him so we can do that. Denise said, can we do brownies without any nut flowers, please? I'd have to work on one.
Yeah, I think
the one doesn't have any flowers.
I think the one doesn't have any in it, but we'll check.
Oh, Chris said the chicken coop they bought is really nice. Okay. Okay, I just saw it. We're going to end with that. Shauna said, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Said, love all of the support here and the peeps.
Oh, I love you, Shauna.
Okay, so, Karen said, I used to live in Bellevue, just outside of Omaha.
Oh my gosh.
At least if we go to Omaha, or when we go to Omaha.
Heather says, I drive everywhere. I love to drive. So does Carrie Brown.
Yep. I like driving. It's just sometimes we don't have the time to drive. I would drive to Utah. We're already trying to figure out how long will it take me to drive to Utah.
He wants to drive.
I love driving. Now that we have the RV, Rachel's okay with it. Before, she hated driving.
Well, because you're like...
You can stop whenever you want.
You can stop and go to the bathroom as much as you want.
So, but I do love driving everywhere. I'm not a huge plane person. I'm just not. I just don't like.
We had a good experience though.
Until we started landing in Utah. That's a rough landing.
But I understand it can be, windy there. It makes sense with all the mountains and stuff.
Yeah. Super excited about the cruise. Okay. Okay. Chris has got a different firmware. So we'll talk about all that later.
Y'all can always start by exit 134 in Tennessee. They have an RV area and a park for everyone.
So we're not actually going to take the RV to Louisville. We're just going to drive straight up. We're staying in an Airbnb. It's a 14-hour drive. I may even drive straight through. I haven't quite decided yet.
Pray for me. Start now.
You've done 24-hour drives.
I know, and we almost, by the time I pulled into our home from that 24-hour drive, I had braided my hair like Coolio in the 90s.
We had 3 kids in the car, though.
It was absolutely, completely braided. The smell in the car.
We had 3 kids in the car, and they were 8.
Was just it had taken on. It was it was an entity at that point.
Air conditioning just kicked on. Ugh. That's going to be really loud in this room right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's get off. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Again, use the links down below. I'm gonna guess if you're at all interested in that salt, it's gonna be sold out by tomorrow.
Yeah.
No pressure. I'm just letting you know. I don't want anybody to say, I wish I could have gotten it.
Do it again.
I don't know if or when they're going to do it again. She just told me they only have 850 bags, and it's a limited time kind of salt, so I don't know when they're gonna have it again. Don't forget about the Perfect Keto sale. tomorrow's video will be sponsored by Equip. You have until the 31st to get 20% off and get your chocolate Equip protein.
Did I move my hand and you did not like that?
So thank you, everybody. We will talk to everybody during Monday's Keto on the Couch, where we will not be doing it live. We will be recorded,
We're
but
back.
Rachel will be live in
Come
the
hang out
chat
with me.
during the premiere. Everybody have a good night.
Don't forget Friday Night Hungry Horde.
That's right. Bye.